Ice and flames call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same.
Hello everybody, Toronto Primo here. Welcome to the very first episode of Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. I just bought this game, so this is more or less going to be a playthrough as well as a first reaction kind of thing, though this will be my second run through most of these videos because I will also be doing this on Twitch. Most likely every time you see me on Twitch, I will be farther ahead than where I am currently on my YouTube channel. So go to my Twitch and you will definitely enjoy watching that. Also, don't forget to like the video if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. On to Monster Hunter Stories 2. Alright, so this is kind of the cooler part for this game. You can edit the character. It did take me a minute on my Twitch video to figure this out, but so click it again. This gives you a little preview of what it'll look like. I like this little more of an arrow-shaped chin. That's perfect. Right-click with your mouse, and then you can, out of that, now you can look at other ones. We're going to leave the skin how it is. His hairstyle, though. So I have it currently like this on my other one. So let's see how it looks on some of these. And some of these look really cool. Like, you can see where it blends in and out, or it'll give little accents. The one I do for my Twitch video is this one, though I did it inverted. So for this one, this kind of reminds me of Sosuke Aizen from Bleach. They really did go a little more anime than I think they should have. Let's use this one. I'm not using the head armor, so that works. Now, eyes to work with this. I went with these in the other one. I really like these eyes. Let's see if they have any good better ones. No. Yes. This matches it perfectly. But we need to change those eyes. Let's see. Red or orange? Let's have it be orange. That way it matches a little more with his hair and blends in a little more. His mouth. I'm not really huge on changing the mouth for most of this. Yeah. The default's fine. They do have some tattoos. They're not really that different from most of them. I would say they're not really that big of a deal. This one will do. And this just gives you a little overview. There is a female character. I'm going to stick with the male because it'd be a little weird if I didn't. Darn it. There it is. I'm going to say voice 3 fits this guy a little more. And the name. Oh, it's not going to. Okay. So I have him as Primo on my other one. So let's just do Primo 1. Alrighty. This character is finished. Let's get on to the actual game now. Alright. We're at this little festival. I turned off the music because I'm not sure if I would get a DMCA strike on it or not. I'm just not sure if it'll stop this music. Because if it does, it's going to get a little awkward. Because this music's actually kind of nice. Yeah, it does. Cool. That's good. That's really good. Because this is only like the entire main portion of the video. Though nothing's really happening here, so I can just cut this. There we go. A little bit of music. And there I am right there. And that will be my teacher. I look really weird right there. What is that supposed to be? Oh, yeah, it's the... Okay. So, remember that little part with the two guys in armor when they're talking like that, like, hey, man, that's going to be important a little bit here. All right, now we're going away from that. Now we're watching this girl run. And this weird fairy light kind of following her. Jump. Good. And look, they're back. They're tracking her down.
I have to hurry.
And then we see this.
I'm so glad you're still alive.
This dragon. Just kind of... Dragon's got a nice scar on his head.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Okay. That's an egg. What the?
Wait! Where's your rider? Don't you have one?
Not anymore. Apparently.
We want this one alive. Hold on. Something's not right. This is bad. Hurry up!
He noticed something. Who cares what he noticed? I think you need to get out of there. Like now.
Dad!
Well, that's good. Where are you going? All right. Run. You know, sometime here. Just a thought. Hey, there she gets the idea. Though that's gonna color his life for a while now. Huh.
What is this?
This is a bad sign.
Really? I can only think of one thing worse. Eh.
What?
This seems important.
What's happening?
Oh, look, she's running again in that little hood. Ooh. And that is the intro to Monster Hunter Stories 2. And this is your little village, Mahana. You got little cat people, you got normal humans, you got monsters that look like dinosaurs. Because, you know. And then apparently people arguing. Some stuck in medieval times.
The sacred mountain without our permission.
And others stuck in, you
A
know,
dangerous Rathalos lives there. Don't you think you should
Huts.
have mentioned that?
What do you mean, dangerous? The Rathalos that inhabits the sacred mountain is Guardian Ratha. He protects this island.
Huh?
yeah.
The people it injured might say otherwise.
It's because you attacked them.
That's because you raised your weapons at him.
So you're saying we should stand before a monster unarmed?
This is a rider's island. Brandishing weapons at
Yeah.
Guardian Ratha is an unforgivable act.
Oh, what are you about?
Have you all lost your collective minds idolizing a wild Rathalos? Give me a break.
I'll give you a break, all right.
Okay, that's enough.
Apparently, she's got some
Knock it
sway
off,
because she can
both
do
of
that.
you. The main reason we invited hunters to our island's festival was so that we could foster a little goodwill between us.
Kana's right. Besides, there are children listening. Please
Apparently,
calm
I'm young
yourselves.
enough to be called a child still. I'm going to say I'm about
Yes, sir.
puberty age, so 12,
Well, then,
13.
let's listen to the hunter's point of view, shall we? Why would you call Guardian Ratha dangerous?
Because we were tipped off. Raisewing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin, lives on this island.
The wings of ruin?
Yes. It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
That's a very strong pair
Do
of
you know
wings,
about the
man.
wings of ruin? Because I've never heard of them.
Ah, yes, the Wings of Ruin. Legend has it that a long time ago, a Rathalos born in this region brought terrible chaos and destruction to our world.
That's a little worrying, man.
But that's only a legend, right?
Who can say? In any case, our top priority right now is to determine the cause of these strange happenings.
Yes,
All right.
of course. Why did the ocean change color?
That's a good
What
question.
was that light?
Also a good question.
And where did all the Rathalos go?
And another great
So much
question.
we don't understand.
Let's organize an expedition team and survey the area.
You got it.
All right. So this first part's going to be mostly cutscenes. I'll try to keep these videos between 20 and 25 minutes, but
You want to join the
I'll do my best.
expedition too?
hell yeah.
I don't know, this could be dangerous. And this kid only just became a real rider.
You're worried about Guardian Ratha, aren't you?
Yeah.
That makes sense. He was your grandpa's monstie after all.
Your grandfather, Red, was a fine, upstanding rider. He led our tribe and protected the island alongside Guardian Ratha for many years.
So in other words, my
Sure
grandfather
wish he was still
was
around
a
now.
badass.
I bet he'd know what to do.
You'll join the team.
Yay.
Chief Gara, are you sure about this? It's a big job to dump on a rookie's shoulders.
Hey.
Not to worry, Kana. You'll go together. Kana can guide you.
I like her
Use
face
the
on this one. She's like
experience to learn
so...
what you're capable of.
She's very
What you
shocked.
must
Can you
do as a
tell?
rider.
So, I'll be a teacher?
Yes.
Something wrong?
No way! It sounds kind of cool, actually. If that's what you want, Chief, I'm all for it.
That was not how
Okay.
I thought your face was
Rider
contorted.
class is now in session. You'd better keep up, newbie.
Oh, honey.
First things first. Go change into your rider gear.
Yes, ma'am. Hello there.
Oh, wow. You look the part already. Meet me at the
Oh,
stables when
a
you're ready.
giant cat.
We'll start with rider rule number 1.
Wonder if there's a way to change my hair while I'm... I'll get back to you on that. Alrighty. So it's pretty simple on how they have it, at least for PC. You can't jump when you're in the cities, villages, whatever you want to call them. When you right-click, it takes you out of using the mouse as a way to move the camera. And when you right-click again, you can now use your mouse as a camera. Also, when you use it as the camera, it moves you. I don't think I like that as an option, but that's me. Other than that, let's get on to this little conversation about the expedition.
Took you long enough. Hey, you need to lighten up, newbie.
You...
Fine. You've got Red's genes, don't you?
Yeah.
Not to mention, I'll be by your side. You're sure to become a top-notch rider in no time.
I am A-okay with this.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Let's get started. Rider rule number 1. Riders form bonds with monsters, and they in turn become our monsties.
Monsties.
Which reminds me, you still don't have a monstie, right? Then the first step is to go out and hunt for an egg that'll hatch one. You can use one of my monsties during your search.
Alrighty.
This here is Ronmar. He's a bit wild, but once you get the hang of riding him, he won't lead you astray.
This kid's got a touch with animals.
You know, newbie, seeing you takes me back to the time when I first rode a Monstie.
How long was that ago?
Anyway, enough about me. There's something very important I need to tell you.
Okay.
Monsties are like an extension of our bodies, you know? They take us wherever we want to go, but they're not to be manipulated. They're living creatures. You could even say
okay,
they're our
that's what you
best
mean.
Friends. You need to care for them, and always remember to show your gratitude.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As long as you understand that, you're set. Here, take this. Your rider's notes. In it, you can
Already
find
got a few
helpful
bookmarks
info
in
about
there.
monsters and all the rider fundamentals. Try opening
Using
the menu to read all
leaves.
of your notes.
Then again, these guys live in huts.
Now that we've got that set
So
up,
that
it's
makes
time
sense.
to go egg hunting. I can't wait to get started.
Alrighty. When you're ready to go egg hunting, meet Ranmar and me outside the village. And this is the rest of the island. Hakolo Island. It's very tropical here. It's very pretty. More dinosaur monsters. But other than that, it's a very beautiful, beautiful village. Island. Alright, before we get on, I have been doing a few playthrough videos up till now. If you guys want to see those, just I will leave a link right there on the screen. It should just take you right to one of the playlists for my Halo ones, and throughout most of those videos I do have more links to the other ones, as well as I have them playlisted, so you can watch basically anything on those for my playthroughs. Other than that, let's get on to this game. Alrighty, let's get on to Ranmar. It's pretty easy. Same as how you were in Run in general. Alright, we're gonna go fight these little monsters. And you can actually jump when you're on one of these things. I like how the sword is like twice his size, and yet he can hold it so easily. Aptonoth. Alrighty. Let's get some training in. So it's a draw. We're just going to skip all this because it's pretty simple to figure out, actually. Now you're not doing that, but it does help a little bit. So, very simple. This yellow line right here, it's pointing towards you. It means he's going to attack you. He used power, which is weak against running, speed, and it is also, and speed is weak against this green one called technical. It's very simple. They're easy to understand. So press speed, attack. I won that because we went head to head and mine was stronger than his in the way of speed beats attack. Now everybody else attacks. And we can also do something called a double attack. This is really cool. This is where Capcom fully went out in anime animation style. Just look at that. And look, we won. Got all these points. Now, I can't tell you for sure if the animal's dead or not. I'm assuming so because one of the things that you get from the items is meat, his tail, bones, and his tail. So you get his body parts. I guess a rider tends to feed their monsters, the monsters that they beat, to their monsties. They do have healing items that you can use to heal yourself in battle because you will take damage and it will stay there. Alright, let's go grab ourselves an egg. And that's how you grab it. You just go right up next to one and press whatever button it says. I don't think this is on any... I don't know if this is on consoles yet, but it'll say what you want. It is a little... I want to say finicky. Oh, here we go. This is a nice little thing, too. Oh, yeah, we gotta fight these guys. But, nope, there's no more. Oh, there's one. So like, right, watch this. Sometimes when you're going right by it fast like that, it won't always do it immediately, so you'll have to go back and press on it again. Alrighty. Now we're doing some Velociprey. These guys are a bit more fast. You can kind of guess on what attacks they're going to use in the beginning. As you get higher and higher, though, these will get much more difficult, I'm assuming, because it got more difficult as I played on my Twitch stream. Again, my Twitch is completely open. You guys can come completely open because Twitch is private. No, it's not. But again, I'm going to leave my Twitch stuff right here. You guys can come watch that and enjoy and also see where I am currently in this game on my own. This is one I'm doing for you guys while I'm also doing another one for Twitch. Really fun, actually. Let's get on to the fight. So, Velociraptors, as you can guess, are very speed, so we need to use Technical. We'll go with that one just because. Look at that. I read that one like a book. Look at that. I took some damage right there. So, how you heal, pretty simple. Items, you have herbs, and you have potions. Potions are a little more. I would save these potions. You can get herbs almost anywhere in the game by just collecting items. And as far as I can tell so far, you cannot. There's no limit to the amount of stuff you can hold in your backpack. If I find out differently, I'll tell you guys. Look at that. Draw. Draw means that neither one did it. One that, and then some damage will be done to both. Technical. This is also important. These three symbols. Farthest one on the left is going to be for your sword or knife, depending on which weapon you use, because there are multiple weapons. Middle one is bow and arrows or projectiles in general. And the farthest on the right is blunt objects. If the item is glowing like that one, it is weak to that. If it has a line through it, it is resistant to that. Now, if this one also has nothing going on, there's no line, but it's not glowing either, it's neutral to that. It will do the basic damage you have and no more. Keep an eye on that as well. So that's another little game mechanic you need to keep an eye on. I enjoy it. Now, we're going to release a skill. So you have multiple skills. You can switch weapon, charge, and charge. There's also some passive skills. They'll be yellow. It's mostly to up damage for the entire team or lower the damage for the opposing team or character, monster, in this case. Well, we beat that little monster. Now we'll get the little level up here for Ranmar. And all these items acquired. Look at that. Monster bones and some scales. Now you can use those scales and bones to craft weapons, armor, as well as upgrade your armor and weapons. I would highly suggest farming these for some levels. For instance, when you get to certain monsters later in the game, it is a very big deal to do so. Now this is where we get to certain monster abilities. So right here, this one is for your raptor. Step on this little thing with the dot, with the tracks on them, and press the button, and you jump that entire thing. Sometimes it'll be a series of jumps. Yes. Now this is where the herbs are growing. They'll look like just normal plants, but they can also not be herbs, if that makes sense. But every time you see things like this, just grab them. Herbs, the blue mushrooms, things like that, they're very good for giving you health back. And later you can also use them to mix them together to make potions. For instance, antidote from poison, burn ointment, things like that. But there's a lot of different kinds of items you can collect in this game. which I think is awesome. It's basically mixing games like World of Warcraft with actual console games, for instance,
Hold on.
like
Something's here. Keep quiet and stay close.
like the original Final Fantasy. This is more or less like a Final Fantasy Zelda kind of thing going on.
That's a Kuluyaku.
Like,
But what in the world is it doing?
I think this is cool. Now watch this. Yours is going to be your little guide character for the game. Not the egg. Figured I'd mention that. Thing is trying to get you. Gotcha. Impressive. Hey, look, there's legs. Oh!
Huh?
Gotcha.
I thought I was a goner.
Well, you still might be.
Catnap when all of a sudden I got attacked.
What exactly are you? You look like a feline, but somehow different.
Yeah. With my whip beyond compare and unparalleled flair, you're absolutely right.
Oh boy.
I'm not like other felines now that you mention it. I'm the legend, the feline hero. That's right, I'm Naviru!
Naviru? I've
Every
never
second
heard
of
any
this, I can
feline
feel my
hero.
soul slowly and slowly more
Look out!
slipping away.
It's back! Persistent Kulu, class B!
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you're a writer, right? Huh? How about you take care of this bumbling bird?
No way. This kid's still a rookie.
Don't worry. I'll be right here to lend a helping paw.
Okay, apparently I trust you.
Well, looks like it's time to ride on. Ride!
Oh boy.
Ride! On!
Now we're doing Power Rangers things here. Alrighty. I'm gonna cut this bird's legs off. Let's see. Memory serves, you're technical, so power all the way. Yep. Now, the little cat, Naviru, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, or I could be just butchering it entirely, even if I just heard it. He's going to give you little tips, as well as tell you what's going on during the fights. I'll get that. I beat you. And there's little things like this, the little charge attacks. And this is where you see certain different abilities from certain different monsters. For instance, this one picks up a rock. That rock gives him a little shield. Don't know why I'm pointing with my hand, considering you can't see my hand on the screen. You can only see my hand right here. That's good of me. So, with that rock there, I can't use my sword. I need to use a blunt object. As you can see, pointy objects like my sword aren't going to work. So, we just need to switch the weapons. So, skills, switch weapons, iron hammer. If my buttons would work with me. You could also have used Z for switch weapons. You're still going to use power, because power is still the strongest ability against it. On general, though it looks like he changed up his moves, which did not happen last time when I played this. So, he was using power, means I need to use speed. And this is going to hurt. This is really where they bring out their animation styles. I don't know how it's still only dealing 0 damage from her, but that it happens. I don't understand it entirely. And this is where the cool part of the game gets. I'm going to see if I can hopefully... Hey, I broke it. Alright. This is going to be huge. I can get on mine as well. And we're going to do kinship skill. And this is going to look awesome. Look at that.
This'll put you out of commission.
1,000 kicks. Yelling. And lots of explosions. In true anime fashion. I'm pretty sure we won there.
You did it!
Alrighty. Let's get back to the village.
All right,
After
you did
we
it,
deal with
buddy.
this.
Boy, it was my heart thumping. But you did great, newbie.
Thank you.
Looks like you've got your grandpa's skills.
What did I tell you? This famous feline knows talent when he sees it. This is the start of something epic, I tell ya. From here on out, we're gonna be partners. And I'll do it all totally free of charge.
Free of charge.
Although, if you really want to thank me, I wouldn't say no to a couple of donuts.
Like the little... Aw, you're hungry.
You know, you could just ask for something to eat if you're hungry.
Get back, you guys! Who said I was Monster Munchies?
I think you'd be very tasty for the
This
monsters.
purple's not like other felines, huh? But hey, you got an egg out of the deal. Want to head home?
Yeah. Alrighty, we're home. Let's gotta hatch our egg, and then we're all good to go. But before we do that, I want to say this, guys. I will be having another video coming up here soon. It's a review on a keyboard. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. Other than that, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget I stream on Twitch every Sunday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there. Once again, thanks for tuning in and have a great day.